What's going on YouTube? It's Sean the Barbarian back at it again with some more draft tips. Today, we're going to take a look at the top green common and uncommon picks that you should be putting in your deck. But before we get into that, consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. I'm a new Magic content creator and would love the support. I stream most days on Twitch, 7 p.m. Pacific time. I also have a very awesome Discord community. Links will be in the description down below. With that out of the way, let's dive into this video. So we're at our draft table at our local game store, or we booted up Arena and fired up a premium draft. And we find ourselves in green, whether it be green our main color or our splash color. These are going to be 5 common and uncommon picks that you cannot let pass you by. Alrighty, kicking off this list with number 5. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Shadow Beast Sighting. This 4-mana sorcery creates a 4/4 beast creature token, and it has flashback for 7 mana. We get to do it all over again. This is a solid green spell, and honestly, when you put it in your deck, you should treat it as a creature spell because obviously it makes a creature token, and a 4/4 body for 4 is great value already. It blocks like a champ, swings like a champ, and it has a friend on the backside. So later in the game, we can keep on adding to our board. Adding pressure is a great card, hits the curve just right, and I recommend putting in your deck. Now, twisting its way onto the number 4 spot, we have Contortionist Troop. This X green creature spell starts out as a 0/0, but it's going to get as many +1/+1 counters as X is, so you can make this as big or as little as you need, and then it has the upside of Coven. Coven at the beginning of your end step, if you control 3 or more creatures with 3 different powers, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. This card slides into so many decks. Put +1/+1 counters on itself to grow itself bigger and bigger and bigger if you ended up dumping a ton of mana into this thing, or put it onto something with trample, with flying, some sort of evasion to punch in. It does help that grind, and it is a great green creature that fits in and is relevant at each stage of the game. There is no turn that I felt awkward casting this spell. You either cast it on 2 as a 1/1, and then that helps maybe fill in some Coven slots, or later in the game, and it can be as big as a 10/10. Who knows? Great card, put in your deck. Moving on into the number 3 spot, we have Duel for Dominance. This 2-mana instant fight spell is perfect. You're in green, fighting is a great way to remove creatures on the board, especially with Death Touchers and other stuff like that. And this fight spell does come with an upside. You fulfill Coven, so if you have 3 or more different powers on the board, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, sometimes changing the tide of battle to where you get to keep your creature or pump up a creature enough to punch into something bigger than it. A phenomenal removal piece in green, and we always like removal, so it's great for any addition to any green deck. Moving in on to the top 2, we have Rise of Ants sitting at the 2 spot. This 6-mana sorcery creates 2 3/3 insect creature tokens and gains you 2 life. It is 2 bodies of 6 power for 6 mana. That is already efficient enough with the upside of 2 life, which can swing the tide back in your favor if you're in a race. But it also has flashback. 8 mana, you get to cast this again, get 2 more 3/3s, and just swarm the board with your ants and make your opponent run for the hills. And now the green card sitting on the throne as number 1 green uncommon common pick is none other than Clear Shot. This 3-mana instant removal piece is phenomenal. It is actually one of the best removal pieces in the set, because not only does it deal damage to target creature equal to the power of creature you control, it also buffs that creature up by +1/+1. So again, making creatures bat above, but it is a one-sided way. So you're going to just remove that piece and then have a buffed up creature to then swing in after you cleared the path. Sometimes clenching victory is a great piece of removal in green, make creatures bigger, do more damage. You get the deal. And those are the top 5 cards in green for the uncommon common. This was a hell of a list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if you're using any Midnight Hunt cards in your decks, be it constructed, standard, modern, or commander. I would love to know how Midnight Hunt has been treating you. All right, that's it for this video. We'll catch you on the next one. See y'all later.